Good morning, children. Welcome to the online class. Today we will learn lesson 15 in English grammar, okay, for class 3rd students. So, the name of the chapter is the adverb. So, first of all, what do you mean by adverb? Adverb means which adds to the meaning of a something, which adds something to the meaning of a verb. Okay. Here adverb is a word which add something to the meaning of a verb. Is known as adverb. Okay. So now we will see the examples. We will see the examples here. The boy runs. Now the boy runs quickly. So quickly means here this is quickly. Okay. Suppose the girl weeps bitterly. Okay. The old man walks slowly. The women speak politely. The soldier fight bravely. So these words, suppose in the sentences, these words are there, no? Quickly, bitterly, slowly, politely, bravely. These words are there. I just now have read a sentence in front of you, no? So in these sentences, these words are there. Okay. And these words are called adverb. These words are called adverb. So here word quickly tells us how the boy run. Word bitterly tells us how the girl weeps. So these all sentences tell how the work is going on. How the particular works is going on. Okay. So, word bravely tells us how the soldiers fight. How the soldiers fight. Word politely tells us how the women speaks. Okay, how the women speak. The word slowly tells us how the old man walks. So, these words are called adverb. These words are called adverb. Okay, so adverb means is a word which adds something to the meaning of a verb. Okay. Now here, kinds of adverb. So here we will learn about the kinds of adverb. First, the definition. Adverb. You have to write the definition in your copy first. So when you start this chapter, you have to write a definition in your copy. And adverb. Is a word which adds something to the meaning of a word. Okay. So this is a definition. This definition you have to write in the copy. Okay? An adverb is a word which adds something to the meaning of a verb. So this definition you have to write in your copy. Okay. Now here now we will learn, and you have to write, give examples also. Okay. So now we will learn about the kinds of adverb. Kinds of adverb. First, adverb of manner. First we will take adverbs of manner. Okay. Kinds of adverb. Okay, kinds of adverbs. Now, first we will take adverb of manner. Adverb of manner. Okay. Now, we'll take the example here. Suppose, what is the example? The girl played happily. These are the examples, no? The girl played happily. Okay. Now, second example. Suppose they shouted. They shouted angrily. Okay. They shouted angrily. So this is two. In this first sentence, this word happily and angrily. So this adverb of manner, what it means? This is a kind of adverb. This is a kind of an adverb, and it tells us how the things happen. No, it tells us, this clearly describes how the action is done, how the things happen, how the action is done. So suppose here, example, the girl played happily. How the girl played? How the girl played? The girl played happily. So this is a manner. No? Happily means in this manner the girl played. How the girl played? Happily. This is a manner. They shouted angrily. This is also a manner. How they shouted? They shouted angrily. So this is a manner. So it will come under the line. It will come under the adverb of manner. So this will come under the adverb of manner. Understood? So these are the examples of adverb of manner. So adverb of manner, it tells us how the action is done. It tells us how the action is done, how the particular action is done. This is known as the adverb of manner. Okay. Now, when we ask the question, like they answer the questions how. Okay. Suppose when we ask the question, so which type of questions? Answer will be there in this adverb of manner. How the particular verb is done, work to be done. Okay. So this is the adverb of manner. Now, second is adverb of time. Adverb of manner is over. This is the first adverb of manner. Over. Now we will take the example of adverb of time. Okay. Now we will take the example of adverb of time. Okay. Adverb of time here. So what is adverb of time? So example. Suppose we will take the example. Then it will be more clear to you. Example, you see here. In this also I give an example to make it clear. Okay? Suppose you must get up. You must get up early. You must get up early. Okay? This is adverb of child. Okay? Now some more examples I'll tell you. They played chess yesterday. They will play cricket tomorrow. So yesterday, tomorrow, late, early, obey me immediately. So these words are come under what? The adverb of time. Okay. These words tell us the time of action. Okay, what time that particular action takes place. So they are called adverb of time. So in this, they answer the question when. So when means it tells us about a time. It tells us about a time period. Yesterday, tomorrow, late, early. Yesterday, tomorrow. These all comes under what? This about time. This tells us about time. Okay. So in these sentences, suppose obey me immediately. You must get up early. Savita always arrive late. So these words, yesterday, tomorrow, late, early, and immediately tell us the time of the action, when the action takes place, at what time the particular action takes place. Okay, so they are called adverb of time, and they answer the question when. They answer the question when that particular action takes place. Okay, now this is over. Adverbs of time is over. Now we will just see the third kind of adverb. And what is that? Adverb of place. Now we will see the adverb of place. Okay, here adverb of place means the bus stop here. The bus stop here. Example here is the bus stop here. Okay? The bus stops here. Now, this is one example. Second example. Suppose Kiran is going abroad. Okay. Now here you see, here, abroad. These words tells us about a place. These words tells us about a place, isn't it? Some more example I will tell you. Suppose a bus stop here. They live there. Okay. She could not find her purse anywhere. Children are making a noise outside. Kiran is going abroad. So this outside, anywhere, there, here, okay, here, there, abroad. These words tells us about where the actions happen. Where the action happen. It tells us about where the action happen. Suppose here, adverb of manner we have read, no? Already we have read. So it tells us about how the action takes place. Manner, how. Okay. And second what we have read, adverb of time. So it tells us when. It means when the action takes place. It tells us about the time, when. Okay. So we are asking the question when in this adverb of time. But when we see about the adverb of place, when we talk about the adverb of place, here it will tell us about where the action takes place. Where? Suppose here these words are there, here, abroad, there, okay, outside. So it tells us about a place. It tells us about a place. So the question will be asked like this: where the action takes place in this adverb of place. Okay. Now this is adverb of place is over. Now we will see the next fourth kind of adverb, okay, and that is adverb of frequency. Here also I'll give you the example. Adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency. Okay. Now, in this also we will see some examples and we will review. Example here, he rarely worked hard. Okay, one example. Now, second example, They always disturb me. Okay, these are the examples. Now here, rarely. Okay, and now here in this often. And in this sentence, here they always disturb me. No, so always. Now, what do you mean by this adverbs of frequency? Adverb of frequency here. So he rarely worked hard. Tiger often hunts for food. I have been to Goa twice. They always disturb me, always. Okay. He frequently comes here. So here in these sentences, the word rarely, often, twice, always, frequently tell us how often someone does something or how often something takes place. How often something takes place. They are called adverb of frequency. Here really, how often someone does something and how often something takes place. So it describes about this. So this will come under the adverb of frequency. They answer the question how often. How often. So in this adverb of frequency, they answer the question how often. So in this, he rarely worked hard. So rarely. Okay. Now tiger often hunt for food. Often. They always disturb me. So in this adverb of frequency, it tells us how often someone does something. How often someone does something and how often something takes place. How often something takes place. So this tells us about the adverbs of frequency. So just now we have learned about four kinds of adverb. We have learned four kinds of adverb. So what is that? Adverb of time, adverb of place, okay, adverb of manner and adverb of frequency. Adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place and adverb of frequency. These four kinds of adverb we have read just now. Now I think you have understood this, all kinds of adverb, and we have to learn the definitions. We have to write how many kinds of adverbs are there. Okay, only the kinds of adverbs you have to write. Okay, so hope you have understood this chapter, adverb. Okay, and I'll give you the exercise part. Okay, thank you.